Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine. So, today we will start your 16th chapter, and the name of the chapter is The Wind on Haunted Hill. So, haunted means to say, you can say where there is a spirits और आत्माएं रहती हों मरे हुए लोगों की, you can say that like this. So in the beginning of the story also, means in the introduction part they are asking from you that read this title again, and what do you think it is a story of a wind that plays tricks on people, or could it be a story about a hill where ghosts lurk? Write down your prediction. Now read the story to see if your prediction is correct or almost correct. So students, I will not tell you what is inside the story. Actually ghosts are there or something else is there. So you may write your predictions now. You can pause the video, you may write the prediction according to the title of the story, and then let us explore by reading the story what is actually there in the story. So yes, who cried the wind as it swept down the hills, the Himalayan snows. So who is the sound of the wind, and wind is there in the Himalayan snow, Himalayan mountains. Snow means to say covered with the ice. Then it hurried over the hills and passes, and hummed and moaned through the tall pines and deodars. Now they are talking about wind hurried over the hills and passes and hummed and moaned. Moaned means to say sound of the wind again through the tall pines and deodars. Pine trees are very tall trees which are usually found in your mountains, and deodars also. It's a name of tree. These are usually found in you can say mountain area or Himalayan area. So wind is blowing there. There was a little on haunted hill to stop the wind, only a few studded trees and bushes and the ruins of a small settlement. Haunted hill, they are calling a hill as a haunted hill, and they are saying that there is you can say nothing there on that haunted hill to stop the wind. Means if there are excess trees, then wind can be stopped, but there are only few studded trees. Studded means to say not grown properly or developed as much as it should. So means the short heighted trees were there and bushes were there, and ruins of small settlement. Ruins means to say the leftovers or the remaining part of the building which is left after the you can say after it has been destroyed. So only these kind of things were there on that hill. On the slopes of the next hill was a village. So on this another side of that hill there was a village. People kept large stone on their tin roofs to prevent them from being blown off. So people who were living there, their house were having tin roofs. Means tin जैसे sheets होती हैं tin की. Tin means to say aluminium like of material. So उस टाइप की मटेरियल की शीट्स होती हैं रूफ्स की तरह, उनको यूज़ करते हैं लोग. एंड दे पुट हैवी स्टोन ऑन दोज टिन शीट्स so that they do not you can say blown off because of air or because of that strong wind. There was nearly always a strong wind in these parts. So they are saying that there was nearly always a strong wind in these parts. Three children were spreading clothes out to dry on a low stone wall, putting a stone on each piece. So three kids, you can say three children, were trying to dry their clothes. How they are drying the clothes? They are putting the cloth on the you can say low stone wall. Just वहाँ पे stone, as you can see from this picture also, there is a wall, a low stone means to say low heighted wall is there outside the house, and they are putting their clothes for drying them, and they are putting a piece of stone on each of the clothes so that cloth could not fly because of wind. Now 11-year-old Usha, dark haired and rose cheeked, struggled with her grandfather's long loose shirt. So as you can see, that girl who is in orange dress, she is Usha. She is around 8-year-old and she is struggling to dry her grandfather's long loose shirt. Her younger brother Suresh was doing his best to hold down a bed sheet while Usha's friend Binia, a slightly older girl, helped. So now you can say there you can see here in this picture there is a little boy. He is the brother of Usha. His name is Suresh. He is also trying to dry a bed sheet, and Usha's friend Binia is helping that little boy. So on the next page, once everything was firmly held down by stones, they climbed up on the flat rocks and sat These sunbathing sat there sunbathing and staring across the fields at the ruins of haunted hills. So again, once they were able to put the clothes and stone on them for drying, what they did next, they sat down there. And sunbathing means to say, means sitting in the sun to take sunlight. So they were sitting here, they were watching out, means around them. Staring means to say to look around. So they were looking around in the ruins of a haunted hill. I must go to bazaar today, said Usha. So Usha said that I will go to bazaar today, I have to go to bazaar today. I wish I could come too, said Binia, but I have to help with the cows. So Binia said that I wish कि मैं wish कर means मैं काश मैं तुम्हारे साथ आ सकती, लेकिन मुझे cows को देखना है, so I cannot. I can come, said 8-year-old Suresh. Now Suresh said, I will come with you. He was always ready to visit the bazaar, which was 3 miles away on the other side of the hill. So that little boy is always ready to go to bazaar, and that bazaar was just 3 miles away from their hill. No, you can't, said Usha. You must help grandfather chop wood. So Usha said, no, you would not come with me. What you have to do, you have to help our grandfather in chopping wood. Chopping means to say cutting. Won't you feel scared returning alone, he asked. There are ghosts on the haunted hill. So that little boy is saying that कि आपको डर नहीं लगेगा वापस आते समय, वहाँ पे भूत रहते हैं haunted hill पे. I will be back before dark. Ghosts don't appear during the day. So Usha said, I will be back before sunset, and ghosts do not come in the daytime. Are there lots of ghosts in the ruins, asked Binia. Now Binia is asking that is it true that there are a lot of ghosts in those ruins? Grandfather says so. He says that over 100 years ago, some Britishers lived on the hill, but the settlement was always being struck by lightning, so they moved away. But if they left, why it is a place of visit? Means now one of them, you can say Usha is telling that yes, grandfather tell us that yes, ghost live there, and he says that बहुत साल पहले hundreds years ago some Britishers lived on that hill, but सेटलमेंट्स वॉज ऑलवेज बींग स्टक बाय लाइटनिंग. लाइटनिंग मीन्स टू से जैसे आसमानी बिजली चमकती है. सो जो उन्होंने हाउस बना के जहाँ पे वो हिल पे ब्रिटिशर्स रह रहे थे, तो वहाँ पे हमेशा ही ऐसे होता था कि बिकॉज ऑफ लाइटनिंग दे हैव टू फेस दैट काइंड ऑफ डेंजर, सो दे मूव्ड अवे, वो वहाँ से चले गए. बट इफ़ दे लेफ्ट, वाई द प्लेस विजिटेड बाय गोस्ट? नाउ अगेन बिनिया इज आस्किंग दैट इफ ब्रिटिशर्स हैज़ लेफ्ट दैट प्लेस, वाई गोस्ट विजिट ओवर देयर? Because grandfather says during a terrible storm one of the houses was hit by lightning and everyone in it was killed, even the children. So now again she is telling कि grandfather ये भी बताते हैं कि there was a terrible storm, once there was a terrible storm and one of the houses was hit by lightning and all the family members which were there, they were killed at the spot. And even the children, means the children who were living inside that house, they were also killed. How many children? So now she is again, Binia is again asking कि how many children? 2, a boy and his sister. Grandfather saw them playing there in the moonlight. So again वो बच्चे हैं, वो एक दूसरे से ऐसे बात कर रहे हैं कि yes भूत हैं, मेरे grandfather ने बताया. And she is saying कि grandfather has also saw them playing in the moonlight, means at night time they were playing, they still play, means they उनके जो भूत प्रेत हैं वो आके खेलते हैं वहाँ पे. 2 children also मर गए थे, and means 1 girl was there and 1 boy. Wasn't he frightened? Frightened means to say डरे नहीं वो कभी grandfather जब ये देखते हैं. No, old people don't mind ghost, कि old people जो होते हैं उनको नहीं ghost से डर लगता. Usha set out for the bazaar at 2 in the afternoon. It was about an hour's walk. The path went through yellow fields of flowering mustard and along the saddle of the hill and up straight through the ruins. Saddle means to say a ridge connecting two hill, you can say two high areas actually. So she left home for going bazaar at you can say 2 p.m. It was an hour's walk. 1 घंटा वो चली. रास्ते में क्या आ गई? येलो फील्ड्स ऑफ मस्टर्ड फ्लावर्स, सरों बोल दें जिन्हों आप. Then along the saddle of hill, saddle means to say a ridge connecting two high areas. So she is going over there and straight through the ruins means to say जहाँ पे एयर की वजह से विंड की वजह से तबाही हुई है वहाँ पे वो जा रही है. Usha had often gone that way to shop at the bazaar or to see her aunt who lived in the town nearby. So it's not like that कि Usha is going for the first time. She usually go that way to go to bazaar or to visit her aunt who was living nearby in a nearby town. Wildflowers bloomed on the crumbling walls of ruins. So because you can say there was nobody living, so wildflowers means जो अपने आप हो जाते हैं, weeds जिनको हम बोल देते हैं. So that kind of flowers were bloomed, and a wild plum tree grew straight out of the floor of what had once been a hall. So वहाँ पे पहले कोई hall होता था, because of the wind everything is destroyed. So there was also a wild palm tree grew over there. It was covered with soft white blossoms. So उस पे वाइट कलर के ब्लॉसम फ्लावर्स लगे हुए हैं. Lizards scuttled over the stones while a whistling thrush, its deep purple plumage glistening in the sunshine, sat on a windowsill and sang its heart out. So lizards were also there, and suddenly she heard the voice of thrush. Thrush means to say it's a name of a bird. It's a bird with a brown back and brown spots on its chest. Plumage means to say feather covering a bird's body, and glistering means to say shining. So the you can say wings of that bird thrush are very, you can say, shining, and they are shining in the sunshine. And that bird sat on a windowsill and started singing out, means with the whole of her you can say its heart. Usha sang too, so Usha also started singing as she skipped lightly along the path. Skipped means to say जैसे आप बच्चे जंप कर करके कई बार छोटे छोटे जंप करके हम मूव करते हैं. So she was moving like that, which tipped steeply down to the valley and led to the little town with its quaint bazaar. So she was going there singingly. You can say on the way she was singing. Quaint means to say attractive in any unusual way. So she reached the bazaar. Moving leisurely, Usha bought spices, sugar and matches. So leisurely means to say कोई जिसको जल्दी ना हो, राम राम से चलना. So she was purchasing these things like spices, sugar, matchbox, like this. With the 2 rupees she had saved from her pocket money, she chose a necklace of amber colored beads for herself and some marbles for Suresh. So she was having a saving of rupees 2, and you know what she did for that? For those 2 rupees, she purchased a necklace for herself. Amber color means to say lightish brownish color, you can say. उस कलर की उसने बीड्स वाली नेकलेस ले ली, एंड मार्बल्स, स्मॉल मार्बल्स फॉर सुरेश. देन शी हैड हर मदर्स स्लिपर रिपेयर्ड एट कॉबलर्स शॉप. सो उसके बाद उसने क्या किया, उसकी मदर का स्लिपर जो था वो ठीक करवाने वाला था. कॉबलर मीन्स टू से पर्सन, यू कैन से हु रिपेयर ओल्ड शूज़ एंड पॉलिश द शूज़, जिसको इन पंजाबी और हिंदी वी कॉल मोची, आई थिंक. सो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड योर कॉबलर. Finally, Usha went to visit Aunt Lakshmi at her flat above the shops. They were talking and drinking a cup of hot sweet tea when Usha realized that dark clouds had gathered over the mountains. So she was doing all the things with, you can say, with comfort. She was not hurrying at all, and finally she went to meet her Aunt Lakshmi, whose flat was there, and she was talking with her, drinking cup of hot tea. And then she realized that dark clouds had gathered over the mountains, and she suddenly saw that outside there is dark clouds gathered. She quickly picked up her things, said goodbye to her aunt, and set out for the village. So after seeing that there are clouds outside, what she did, she picked up all her things and she said goodbye to her aunt, and she, you can say, settled, you can say, set out for the village, कि वापस अपने गाँव में आने के लिए वो मीन्स चल पड़ी है. Strangely, the wind had dropped, the trees were still, and the cricket silenced. The crows flew round in circles, then settled in an oak tree. So means there was no wind outside, everything was very silent, and crows flew in circles, as you know birds flew in circles. Finally they settled on an oak tree. I must get home before dark, thought Usha, hurrying along the path. Now she is thinking that I must go to home before it get dark, before the sunset. I must go to home. But the sky had darkened and a deep rumble echoed over the hill. So deep rumble echoed means to say a kind of sound, and there was a sound in the hills. Usha felt the first heavy drop of rain hit her cheek, and suddenly rain started, and the first raindrop fall on her cheek. Holding the shopping bag close to her body, she quickened her pace. Quickened her pace means to say she started moving in a fast speed, more fastly. She started moving by holding her shopping bag close to her body until she was almost running. And then she has to run because it's raining and it's getting dark also. The raindrops were coming down faster now, cold stinging pellets of rain. Stinging pellets means to say जैसे कोई गोलियां आपके ऊपर मतलब बरस रही हों. So these are painful also because these are you can say fast and heavy rain drops were there. A flash of lightning sharply outlined the ruins of on the hill, and then all was dark again. Night had fallen. So suddenly what happened? There was a strong lightning outside, and because of that means there was a complete dark now and night had fallen. I will have to shelter in the ruins, Usha thought, and began to run. So she thought it is very difficult now to go back to home, and I have to take shelter in these ruins. Suddenly the wind sprang up again. Again wind started, but she did not have to fight it. It was behind her now, helping her along up the steep path and onto the brow of hill. Brow means to say the top part of the hill. There was another flash of lightning, followed by a peal of thunder. Peal means to say a loud sound of thunder. So and again lightning was you can say there in the sky, and there was a strong thunder sound. The ruins loomed before her, grim and forbidding. Grim means to say loomed means to say first of all appeared as large and frightening means कोई बहुत ही scary सा लगना डराने वाली चीज़. And grim means to say unpleasant and depressing. Forbidding means to say frightening and likely to cause harm. So means everything was seeming to her very frightening and depressing kind of things. Usha remembered part of an old roof that would give some shelter. So she remembered that there was an old roof. I can take shelter at that place. It would be better than trying to go on in the dark with the howling wind. She might stray off the path and fall over the edge of the cliff. Means she's thinking that it would be better than trying to go on. She said that it's better that to try to go to home. It's better that I have to take shelter here. I should take shelter here in the dark within the howling wind. She might stray off the path के इतनी dark हो गया है, and there is howling wind means to say howling means to say a kind of sound जो animals की होती है basically, but here because wind is very strong, so it's a sound of wind now. So she thought that she might you can say forget the path. उसको path ही ना दिखे कि कहाँ जाना है, तो she might go somewhere else. So instead of doing that, she should wait here and she should take the shelter over here. Woo, 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 howled the wind. Again there is a sound of wind. Usha saw the wild plum tree swaying, its foliage thrashing against the ground. So thrashing means to say foliage means to say leaves of the tree, and foliage means to say leaves of the tree, and thrashing means to say hitting very hard. So she saw that there is a old plum tree, and you know when there is a strong wind we all have seen that जो trees होते हैं वो बड़े ही डरावने लगते हैं क्योंकि वो wind से कभी इधर जाते हैं कभी उधर जाते हैं, उनके leaves scatter होने start हो जाते हैं. So that kind of scene was there. थ्रैशिंग अगेंस्ट द ग्राउंड के बार बार ग्राउंड के साथ वो आके स्ट्राइक कर रहा था. शी फाउंड हर वे इन टू द ruins हेल्प्ड बाय द कॉन्स्टेंट फ्लिकर ऑफ लाइटनिंग. सो शी फाउंड हर वे कि उसको पता चल रहा था कि ruins में उसने कहाँ जाके शेल्टर लेना है. एंड लाइट अब सिर्फ जो आसमानी बिजली चमकती है उसकी वजह से उसको फ्लिकर्स लाइट की मतलब थोड़ी थोड़ी लाइट आ रही थी. Usha placed her hands against a stone wall and moved sideways, hoping to reach the shelter corner. So she is moving like this. Suddenly her hand touched something soft and furry, and she gave a startled cry. So suddenly जो अब देखो सीन थोड़ा डरावना होता जा रहा है. So she was moving along the hill and she was keeping her hands on the hill, and suddenly she touched something soft. Hills तो strong होती हैं, hard होती हैं, but suddenly she touched something, you can say soft, very soft, and she immediately cried very loudly. Her cry was answered by another half snarl, half screech, as something leaped away in the darkness. Snarl means to say a deep sound that an animal makes when it is angry. Screech means to say loud, high, unpleasant noise. So मीन्स जैसे उसने चीख मारी, वापस से भी किसी और एनिमल की चीख वहाँ पे सुनी. सो वॉट वॉज दैट? विद अ साई ऑफ रिलीफ उषा रियलाइज दैट इट वॉज द कैट दैट लिव्ड इन द रिंग. सो बाय गॉड्स ग्रेस इट वॉज नथिंग एल्स, इट वॉज जस्ट अ कैट whom she touched. For a moment she had been frightened, but now she moved quickly along the wall until she heard the rain rumbling on a remnant of the tin roof. So, firstly, she was frightened, scary a little bit, but when she realized that this was only cat, then she, you can say, moved quickly, and she finally saw, you can say, heard rain की अब sound सुननी उसको start हो गई है, जो tin की जो रूफ्स है उस पर अगर रेन स्ट्राइक करे तो आपको पता है कि आवाज़ होगी. सो सेम काइंड ऑफ वॉइस शी वॉज हियरिंग. Crouched in a corner she found some shelter. Crouched means to say sitting with the, you can say, your body close to the ground and legs bent under you, means जैसे पंजाबी कहने हैं पैरों पर बैठना. सो वैसे वैसे वो चल रही थी अब नीचे बैठ के, एंड she found a corner, some shelter, but the tin sheet groaned again. जो टिन की शीट्स थी अब उसकी आवाज़ें आने लगी हैं, जो भी लोगों के रूफ्स थी, बिकॉज देट आर ऑफ टिन शीट्स ओनली. सो इन, यू कैन से, इन दिस काइंड ऑफ रेनी स्टॉर्म, they definitely